Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 107. Let's continue. We are just there to disrupt the URNC search, not wipe them out. Once you're out, the rest of us will head for the woods. There'll be plenty of opportunities to get out. We've seen far worse. Carl, I'm sure you haven't told this young lady about my exploits. You don't have the time. Focus on driving. Jifty, as long as you evacuate, the rest of us will be safe. They're after you, not us. I don't agree with the plan. This plan might work if it were just the regular URNC troops, but don't forget the Shrikes. They're a huge variable. Particular Sugar's existence is at the level of the progenitor. You have no power to fight her. Only Monto and I can cause substantial damage to her. You're more important than you think. Mondo and I may be able to make a counterattack, but you guys would just be feeding the Shrikes. Young lady, didn't you give us blood bullets? They work on Shrikes, you said so yourself. What happens when you run out? We go together, we all have a chance to get out. You're so naive, you can't always get your way. This plan is most likely to accomplish our mission, there's no need to change it. We don't have time to argue about this anymore, just listen to us for once, Jifty. But, can everyone listen to me? I think he just said, what is it? I may not be able to convey to you what we've been through, but this is a very important turning point. We can see projections in higher dimensions, we can see the possibilities of everything that has ever happened. Please believe me, all of you here must survive in order for the future to be saved. We must all get out of here alive. If we are not willing to take risks now, then the future will pay a greater price to make up for our present retreat. Young lady, we believe that you are special. If you have a better evacuation plan, we will certainly adopt it. Mondo, I'm sure you've already thought of a better extraction point. I do have an idea, but just now the captain decided. Why don't you tell us what you think is the best place? Go ahead, let's hear your plan. I was thinking somewhere a little further afield. Further afield. Straight over the mountains to Mineral Water City near the border. According to the intel, there is an abandoned airfield, and there are fully intact defensive weapons systems nearby. It's also located on some heights, so we can spot the enemy early. We'll have the advantage of defensive weapons, and we can inflict heavy damage in the open air. In the open, if air support is in place. The only problem is, it's now a temporary base for the Global Rescue Foundation, a safe haven for refugees. That's easy to handle, we can contact command to coordinate the transfer of refugees. But the eastern section of the road that goes directly to the other side has been severely damaged and is impassable. Taking a detour or changing the mountain road will cause a huge delay. And as far as I know, the fortifications outside of Mineral Water City have been abandoned for some time. Yes, we checked the situation when we selected the extraction point, but because of the multiple layers of restrictions placed on the city defense system, it was unclear if it would still work. If the refugees can leave earlier, maybe the Global Rescue Foundation's T-Dolls can solve the problem for us. The Rescue Foundation's T-Doll teams, the ones you met during the day, well, they're all senior figures according to the reports from the Global Rescue Foundation. They can even operate independently in contamination zones without human commands. I think they have access to Mineral Water City's defense system. They must be very familiar with the terrain around here, so they're willing to help us. That could significantly reduce the time it takes for us to set up defense. Are these T-Dolls reliable? We've worked together before. They're reliable. Okay, I didn't realize you had access to such important information. I'll leave contacting the T-dolls to you. I've sent the geographic intel on Mineral Water City to your terminals. There is an airport and a city battery. Besides the longer drive, there is no disadvantage. Do we confirm moving the extraction point to Mineral Water City? It's suitable, why not? This information is detailed enough. The large city batteries outside the quarantine wall will provide enough heavy fire for us to hold our ground. Not far to the northeast is the abandoned airfield, which we can use to land transport aircrafts. These two things alone are enough to make me change the plan. So we don't have to split up, right? The terrain and firepower will have an advantage if we hold. Can't believe you changed their minds with just a few words, Liguru. In a way, I know them better than you do. Looks like you got a better extraction point now. Mineral Water City is our best bet. Originally, I thought I would use the battle fortress to fight Sugar and execute my revenge against the Shrikes. Turns out I don't have enough equipment. Priority is to get out of here as soon as possible. Best revenge is staying alive, old friend. Are you so sure you'll make it out alive? With all due respect from the military orders I received, the URNC is determined to get these two test subjects. You're going to be facing a siege by the entire main forces of the URNC. Once the war starts in Mineral Water City, you will both need to play your cards right. Honestly, in terms of a head-on confrontation, the URNC has never had an advantage. Our aerial mothership is no slouch. I'm beginning to wonder what secrets these two test subjects hold. What makes them worthy of the resources of two of the world's largest coalitions? The future of the whole world is at stake. Are you exaggerating for my benefit? People are trying with all their might to destroy the world just to satisfy their own selfish desires. We exist to prevent such things. You've been through the same thing as us, so you can understand what we're trying to do. It's not about factions, it's not about power. You're here because you decided to fight for what's right. Am I right? Ha! Can't fool you. You're right, that's why I didn't hesitate to help you, even if it makes me a traitor. You didn't hesitate just as you did not hesitate when you tried to kill my sister and me. Does that still bother you? How about I do you one more favor to apologize? Hey Carl, you want to hear my plan? You're not one to do favors. What do you want to do? Your new plan is good, but the biggest flaw in it is the amount of time it will take to get there. While you have time to set up a line of defense once you get to Mineral Water City, I don't suppose you'll have the air power to open the transport channels fast enough. URNC main forces are already heading this way. If they get to Mineral Water City before you're ready, you'll be trapped. That's what worries me. Decided to take my remaining men and set up an ambush halfway to help you buy some time. Forget it, a few hours ago we were enemies. Is it necessary to do this for us? It's no fun talking to you. At this point, honestly, I just want revenge. That's all I'm living for. Fighting is revenge. Otherwise, it's just sparkling death. It's only revenge if it's from the Renge region of Venji. Otherwise, it's just sparkling death. It's better to die than to live. According to the girls, Sugar is a mutation of the progenitor, right? If we can kill her, will the Shrikes disappear? It's unlikely they'll disappear completely, but it would do a great deal of damage to the Shrike systems. That's enough for me. I've waited too long for this opportunity. Sick of my friends, my family, and the people of my city. It's time for those monsters to feel our wrath. There's no reason to hesitate. Don't try and bargain with me. Can you just agree this time? You aren't losing anything. I just don't want you to die for nothing. Don't underestimate me. This is about the future of the world, right, young lady? Time is precious. As our team leader, you need to make a decision. You are not a member of my team. I have no right to interfere with your decision. If you're sure you want to do this, I can provide you with the best gear available. I see that Tasa's gear is good. I'll start with a couple dozen sets, and I'll give my men a set each. And drive a hard bargain. Even though I want to give them to you, I'd have to have them in stock. Okay, how about this? Don't want the equipment, but how about more blood bullets? Well, you have to ask Jifty. I can provide bloodless bullets. I'll give you more blood bullets, Mondo. You can too. Okay, no problem. Doesn't it feel weird giving blood to the enemy, young man? Not anymore. Besides, this blood is nothing compared to the help you gave us as Crane in the beginning. Ah, what a promising young man. Try to make it out alive, kid. You can take all the extra uniforms, at least to give your men some extra protection. The collapse device should be enough for the rest of the battle. Are you sure I can take something this important? I'll have Athena put a timer in there. If you live that long, stay away from it. How generous. Then we'll call it even. Alright, it's a deal. Nice working with you. I gave you the coordinates, let me get off here. Excuse me. Colonel, let's stick with names. Is everything ready? Yes, preparations have begun. Just got word from the base that the werewolf team is headed this way. Is the leader confirmed? Yeah, Sugar will lead the team. Oleg has been lured away with false intel. The battle fortress will intercept him en route. Our chance has finally arrived. I really wish you'd change your mind and stay out of this ambush. You've made it this far, why are you still going on about this? According to the AU, the team leader Sugar is a monster mutated from the Shrike progenitor. I don't think those blood bullets are going to do anything. This battle is almost certain death. That is why I must fight with you. Are you doubting my resolve to avenge myself? Maria, you know that's not what I meant. I want you to live. What, so I can visit your graves when you're all dead? I can feel the twinge of guilt every time I look at your tombstones. I can't convince you. I know that this may be the last battle of my life, and I'm not as excited as I thought I'd be. Actually thinking very calmly about things. So you thought long and hard about letting me go to Antarctica? Well, I never planned to go to Antarctica with them. The whole point of the deal was to get more information about the Shrikes, to know what to do about them. I don't understand. Why stay here when you can go to Antarctica and maybe get more useful intelligence from the AU in the future? Maybe you can even get weapons lethal to Shrikes. I'd love to, but do you think the AU is really so kind? Keeping me alive is just a deal they made for the test subjects. I'll be of no use to them once we get to Antarctica. I want revenge. This is my only chance. Surviving doesn't appeal to me. So don't get distracted by things that don't matter. Since you have thought things through so clearly, I have nothing more to say. I will fight with you to the very end. That's what I hoped you'd say, my brother. Time to put an end to our terrible lives. Oh, huge amount of loading here. What is going on here? Okay. This looks like it's going to be one of these, like, highly automated fights where you've got no control over anything. Unless I've got control over all of these units, but they're all marked as NPC, so I'm going to presume not. Okay. Call in commando squad reinforcement at target location. Squad consists of 2 elite commandos, 2 commandos. This skill can be used 4 times each battle. Call in a scout squad. Call in a gunner squad. Call in elite reinforcements. Okay, interesting. Well, at least we're finally looking at a map. Okay. I'm going to just leave it there because I'd like to start the battle on a fresh episode, why not? Oh, that was like, that was the longest bit of plot. I actually had to take serious breaks in between reading all of that. So the long story short is that some kind of end of the world disaster inevitably happens. And the only way to prevent it is to remove William's ability to access a Shrike capable of operating the relic in Antarctica, I guess, is it summarized. It feels quite convoluted. I mean, with 5 years to prepare in Antarctica, wouldn't you just... if you know the disaster is coming, wouldn't you just do the whole thing again, but in those 5 years? Prepare defenses. I mean, she... you know, she researched the anti-Shrike formula, so... I don't know. There seems like really obvious ways to stop this disaster from happening that doesn't involve going back in time like this and doing all this again, but whatever. Then we wouldn't have more game, so... anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna, like, have a nice drink. take a short break. I'll see you guys in the next episode where we will tackle what is looking like quite the scripted fight, but we'll see. I can only assume that enemy reinforcements appear down here looking at this map, because here's the enemy and here's your surround. So why wouldn't you just collapse in on it? And what's the point in all these trip mines and stuff and mines down here? There must be reinforcements that appear here, maybe even appear here as well, because you've got trip mines and stuff here. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.